it's your boy Marcus Norman from Gentleman Style Podcast, your show with the most. And we have a special guest, Miss Layla Quick, the CEO, founder, and owner of OMG Lemonade. This 17-year-old is a family-driven, spiritually guided queen, and she is tearing North Carolina up and hitting stores and changing markets with her OMG Lemonade brand. It is absolutely delicious. She is a 17-year-old in a family of 7, and she discovered her passion at the early age of 14. 14, y'all. This girl is killing it. I don't even know. I didn't know what I wanted to do at 14 years old. My gosh, what was I doing? Anyway, she sold to date, she has sold 625 gallons of this delicious nectar of the gods. And today she is blessing the Gentleman Style Podcast show with her incredible lemonade. And we are actually going to sample some today. So please like, share, and subscribe. Welcome the queen herself as we bring her on to the Gentleman Style Podcast stage, Miss Layla Quick.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
It's girl, also known as Layla. And I just want to say thank you, Marcus, for having me tonight. We are on Gentleman Style Podcast, and I'm so excited.
You're going to put me out of a job. I'm about to be fired, y'all. She just took my job. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for coming on the show today. You are amazing. You are tearing it up. Tell us, please, real quick, what inspired you to start your own lemonade business? You are absolutely phenomenal. You could do anything you set your mind to. Why OMG Lemonade? Why your own lemonade business?
So I'm going to get into the story, guys. So basically what had happened was my mom took this phenomenal trip to Dubai. And y'all going to hear this, y'all going to hear the same thing, sort of coming every time I tell my little stories. And so my mom came back from Dubai, y'all. She was so excited. She had this fiery spirit, girl, I just went to Dubai and I had this super incredible drink. It was called a mint limeade. And when I walk into the hotel, they greet me with it, right? So I'm like, okay. I'm matching her energy. And she's like, I want to make something similar to this. And we love lemonade. So we're like, why not try some lemonade? So I was 14 at the time when she came and told me this, and she was like, we should have a competition between you and your sister on who can make the best lemonade. And mind you, my sister was a chef and I was 14. I was really in and out of the kitchen. I didn't really like to go in the kitchen and cook nothing or mess with anything. I just like people to cook for me, right? So I ended up making the mint lemonade, and it was so good that everyone kept coming in the kitchen, like my siblings. He was like 5 years old. My 5-year-old brother was coming in. Adam was drinking it, and they're like, oh my God, this is so good. My mom was like, this is phenomenal, right? So I had my mom's friends. We had little gatherings, family cookouts, and they would come over and drink the mint lemonade. And so when they drank it, they were saying how good it was. And my mom was like, this is so good. She started putting it on her tables at different vending events with one of her other businesses. And the first girl to drink it was like, oh my God, when she drank it. And mind you, we didn't have a label on it. It was no label, no business name. And that was her first initial expression to the lemonade. So I just want to tell you guys that OMG Lemonade started as a hobby, and it just inspired me to basically turn it into a business. It blossomed from something that I was really good at making. And it was so good that it's just like, wow, we need to sell this. We need to bottle it up and sell it.
Absolutely. That's incredible. At the young old age of 14, she is already driven, y'all. And today on Gentleman Style Podcast, we will be sampling this delectable. Oh my God. I had to cheat. Obviously, you guys saw I cheated. I told y'all I cheated. But what inspired? Look at this logo, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the brilliance. Well made, well put together, all natural. So what inspired this logo?
It's really funny because I have absolute obsession with sunsets. And if you didn't peep it, it's actually a OMG sunset behind of it. And when I was a young girl, we lived on Sea Salt Court. The name of our street was Sea Salt Court. And every when the sun was coming down like 5 p.m., we would see these beautiful sunsets, y'all. And it looked like cotton candy. Like half the sky was blue and the other half was pink. And we would walk outside and me and my mom started chasing sunsets. Like we would literally walk outside, drive up to the next street and just take our SLR camera and take a picture of the sky. And this was actually the year when I was 14. So we kept those sunsets. We're like, oh my God, maybe we should design our labels with the sunset behind of it, because it's like we naturally love it, and it's oh my God, like when you see those sunsets, that's your expression. So we're like, we should design the labels with the sunset behind of it. So that's how it kind of formulated. It was something we genuinely loved, and what better way than to use like the sunset, because we're gonna doing all these exotic flavors, and when you drink the lemonade, it's supposed to give you like a vacation vibe, like you done travel somewhere else. So it's just worldwide.
Yes, I felt that. Did y'all feel that? I felt that, right? And I've been drinking this all night. And so that is incredible, because not only did you chase the sun, but you chased after your goals and your dreams. And that is why I had to have you on the show. That is absolutely incredible. Do you tell us, you're 17, killing it. Do you have employees or a team or anything? How many people are on your team?
That's funny that you asked, because I'm the middle child. I'm the third child of 5. So I have one older sister and I have one older brother and 2 younger brothers. So I'm built into a whole team, right? So I have a brother who's 13, y'all. He's phenomenal. Like, woo, he helps out so much. He's a part of our team. Like he's on the vision. Like it's all together. So I do have a team, as well as my mom and my dad. And we actually just brought on another team member. Her name is Asia, and we're continuing to expand. So right now it would be 7 people on our team.
Woo.
Yeah.
She is growing. I don't know anybody with that. You're 17 years old, already got team employee, and like you said, they're built in, and it comes with the territory a little bit. But that is amazing. I don't know anybody doing it like that, even in a pandemic, right? You grew and expanded in a pandemic. And that's what makes you amazing. How does your family support you in your entrepreneurial goals? Are they very involved in the production or the marketing? Like your brother, I guess he does what? The marketing piece, he does the delivery piece. How involved is this family business?
So OMG Lemonade is very family oriented, right? So we're all on, because it takes a vision to get this, right, guys? It takes a vision to put everything in the works. So we have a blueprint. And it's funny because right behind me on this chalk, we took our whole living room and put a chalkboard on the wall, and we wrote the blueprint for OMG Lemonade. And my mom is very, very supportive of everything that I do. She actually, like everything, she's a marketing guru. So when she learns in marketing, she runs and tells me, and we just create different campaigns. Like last summer, she came up with the idea of me getting like a big 20-inch big drip glass, and it was like a big glass, guys. And it's on my Instagram. And we walked around with it, and we were just doing cute, fun things. And yeah, so she helps with the marketing piece, and my brothers help. My younger brother Yusuf, who's 13, he'd be filling them bottles up, he'd be capping them and labeling it just right. And before he fills the bottles up with the juices, we sterilize them. So he's the sterilizing man, making sure that y'all products are A1. So yeah, everyone helps out pretty much in different areas.
Absolutely. What was the hardest part about getting started in the business? Was it the financial? Was it the finding out the different flavors that you wanted to start with? What was the hardest part when getting started?
That is a good question. What is the hardest part when getting started? I would say for me, the hardest part was transitioning from being like a girl, being someone who had to see the bigger picture, right? So I think when I was 14, I didn't see the bigger picture of OMG Lemonade, but that's understandable because as time goes on, you live and you learn. So I think I got a lot of experience. So I learned more, but the hardest part for me was just learning how to just see myself for who I was. And I think my mom helped me a lot in seeing who I was, because I wasn't the girl who loved school and got like so excited to go. And I didn't do like extracurriculars, but my mom saw something special in me when I made the lemonade. And she actually helped pull my gift out. And so that was probably the hardest part, guys, because once I really saw myself for who I was, I could start living through my truth and just, building up self. And then once you build up self, you can give yourself to the world, like through a business. Because now I'm in service, we're giving a product that we care about, and we think of the people first when we come out here and present OMG Lemonade. So yeah.
I love that. I love that. That is so truth. And that spoke to me. That helps me, y'all. We are going to go to a quick commercial break, but you guys stay tuned. We will be right back. See you guys soon.
I'm Marcus Norman, bringing fresh vibes to hot topics surrounding culture, relationships, business, finance, sex, dating, faith, and everything in between. Whether you're into passive income opportunities, trending topics and useful relationship tips, or dynamic guest speakers, there's something for everyone. You can expect all that and more every week. If you're down with this content, then consider joining our growing community by subscribing to Gentleman Style Podcast and smash the bell to get on our VIP list. Your support means the world. Thanks for watching. Link to my channel.
Hey everybody, this is Gentleman Style Podcast. We have the incredible OMG girl on stage on the Gentleman Style Podcast show, and you guys are absolutely correct. This girl is a boss, and she is changing the game in North Carolina with the OMG Lemonade. So we are going to sample on live, on air, OMG Lemonade, and I have the strawberry mint lemonade. I'm just gonna take a sip, just one sip, y'all, and
one, not two.
mm, 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 mm. What is that? So tell me what's going on here. I feel like jumping. I feel some strawberry, some obviously lemonade, and there's mint in here. Is that mint in here?
Yes, it is herbalicious mint in there.
So, what different flavors do you have? How many different flavors do you have?
We have 7 flavors, and we're actually about to drop. We're dropping the three new flavors.
Doing that strawberry banana?
No, we have not tried strawberry banana, but I could tell you something else that is like so good. We have a flavor coming out called Juicy Ginger.
Ooh.
And lemon drip.
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that next. So 7 different flavors, y'all. Get on that website, get on that link, and place your order today. She has 7 different flavors, and it comes so neat. Y'all saw the video, y'all saw the link. That it comes well packaged and really nice and pristine, and it came cold. It was refreshing. When I tell y'all refreshing, like I was having a really bad day. But Miss Layla, you did something very unique that I think everybody else would probably be scared to death to do. But you actually pitched to a shark in Clubhouse. Tell us about that experience and tell us how that went down. Tell us that story.
So how did I get on Clubhouse and pitch to a shark? It's a very interesting story. So for about a few months ago, when I took a trip to Chicago, me and my mom were on the plane, and I started getting my pitch together, and we were writing it down, and she was helping me get my perfect pitch. We didn't know what for. We were just like going down the line of just preparing ourselves for whatever's next, right? So we were making our pitch, and I actually got an opportunity to get on Clubhouse, and we heard about Clubhouse. It's exclusive. Y'all, we had to get like an invite to get on there, and one of my close friends invited me to Clubhouse. So I was like, awesome, I'm in. I had the app downloaded for a couple of days, but I made my username, and he invited me. So I got on. I've been in like Clubhouse for like 3 days straight, y'all. We were like crackhead Clubhouses, and I'm telling you, I can't tell this story without using my mom, because it's like we're locked in. That's my best friend. That's my business bestie, guys. It wouldn't be right if I didn't bring her in. So we were basically on Clubhouse days and out. I missed like so much sleep. I was working on 3 hours of sleep, but I was so excited and happy. I was learning so much. We're getting so many different nuggets from all these different groups. And I actually pitched one night when I was driving in my car, and the people, they gave me some feedback on my pitch. They were telling me, like, make sure you show this, make sure you sound like you're talking to someone and not just like talking to the screen. So I would take so many notes on how to make my perfect pitch so that when I was on a bigger stage, I was prepared, guys. So this was the smaller groups that I was in. I was already giving my pitch on Clubhouse, but it was just a smaller Shark Tank. So I gave another pitch. That was my first pitch. And I gave my second pitch on another group. And I basically was in line to win $400. It was a competition for $400. And I actually won that, but my phone was dead, so I didn't win the money, right? But I knew from that day forward, you will never catch me lacking. I'm going to always be prepared, in which I usually am. But y'all, my phone is on 100% now, okay? So I actually... I still feel like a winner after that because, the money wasn't going to make me feel any more like I won. So I used that same pitch that I had. I tweaked it a little bit and I went in a bigger group. We have to work to get on stage. I wanted to be a speaker on the Shark Tank Clubhouse with a lot of different millionaires and billionaires who were up there. And they had lots of people coming up and they're like, if you're not up here to give your pitch the right way, don't come up, right? So I was ready. I kept pushing that button. It was early in the morning. My mom came in my room. Girl, are you on Clubhouse? We both in there trying to compete, trying to get up there, get on stage. And we didn't get to the stage, guys, but I actually hosted a group the day before. And sorry, y'all. I just forgot the question. You were asking, how did I get on Clubhouse, or?
No, all of it. How did you get on Clubhouse? How did you end up pitching to a shark? All of it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I was making sure.
You were good.
So we just keep raising our hands. And I actually hosted an event prior to the day that I was giving my biggest pitch on Shark Tank with the millionaires. And the event was just giving back because we wanted to just give back, right? We wanted to give whatever we could. And one of the girls who had came in the group was a new business owner. So everyone was congratulating her, like, you got this, girl. We've been like, we were like, you could do this. It was her first time starting her business. And I just gave her a couple pointers on how she should pitch and how she should put herself out there. And she ended up taking our advice and she went on stage. She was raising her hand to get on stage and give her pitch, but we didn't. She texted us and let us know that she wasn't comfortable giving her pitch because she was a new business owner, right? So you had to have your stuff like pretty much lined up and everything together. We've been, tweaking our pitch for the longest, like months and months. So once she got on stage, we were like, hold on, would you mind if you represented OMG Lemonade? And mind y'all, this was our first time meeting her in Clubhouse. You meet so many people, which is so cool. You meet anyone around the world, but she happened to live 18 minutes away from us. So we're like, would you mind representing OMG Lemonade and saying, hey, I'm here with the owner of OMG Lemonade? And so she's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, you guys can come. So she's like, we text her. She's like, you could come to my house and give your pitch. So we're like, cool. Me and my mom, y'all, my teeth weren't brushed. I was looking a mess. I had my pajamas and my teeth weren't brushed. And me and my mom ran out the house after that opportunity. We're like, oh yeah, we getting on stage today. It was a group of like 2,000 people. I was ready. I didn't care if my teeth weren't brushed. Inside of here, I stood all the way up, right? So we drove to her house. She was in one car and we were in the other. She gave us her cell phone and we got on that stage and we gave the pitch. We gave it our all. Like, we put everything into it. It was just a phenomenal experience. And then Sister Asia was actually the girl who let us use her platform and be on stage. We linked our Instagram to her bio because on Clubhouse, you have just your profile photo and then you have where people can come and reach you. And we put OMG Lemonade on there and we gave our pitch from her platform. And she was so selfless in just giving in order to just give us that. And it was just so amazing how these things happen. I met her one night before, and this woman was meant to be in our lives. And she was actually the woman that we just added to the OMG team. So it's just beautiful and amazing how God works. He's sending you the right people at the right time. So never, count anybody out. People, whoever's meant to be in your journey is going to be there. You can't say what that's going to look like or who it's going to be. So that's what I learned from it. And it was just phenomenal. I got on the stage and gave the pitch, and me and my mom were in the car tweaking it just right, getting everything perfect, and I just gave it, and it blew them away.
That's big. That is major, y'all. 17 years old, pitching to a shark, and not only is she open to advice, but she actually ran with it. She actually ran with the tips and made a difference and made impact. And I think that shark actually ended up he set you on like a schedule, right? He wants to mentor you now, right?
Yes, Fernando Cruz offered us a mentorship. Yes, correct. Super awesome. He's a really cool person. And yeah, he's gonna really be helping us real soon.
So look at that. She is fearless, y'all. She is absolutely fearless, and she is not afraid to jump in and do this thing. What's holding us back, right? And I'm sitting here listening to this incredible story, and I'm thinking to myself, what's holding me back, right? What's holding some of us back from taking that next step? And here we have this inspiration who's jumping forward and making a difference. And so if she can do it, there's absolutely no limit to this thing. And we can. She is leading by example. So Miss Quick, what has been your biggest obstacle in the COVID-19 pandemic? How has it affected your business?
My biggest obstacle was most likely when all of our events got shut down. When COVID first hit in March, the events were shut down. And it just gave us that point where it's like either you're going to sink or swim. So for me, I think COVID taught me how to build. It taught me, because we have actually watched the movie the story of Madam C.J. Walker during the Spanish flu. She became a millionaire. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It turned my hustle all the way up. Like if it was a temperature of 0 to 100, I turned that meter up to 100. Like seriously, y'all, no joke. I'm a senior, and I was actually, it's so funny how this happened, because in March, before COVID hit, I was selling lemonade out of my classroom at school. And I wasn't really like enjoying school, but I was like, hey, if I know some people and they love this lemonade, I could sell it through the classroom. So I was selling it out the classroom. And right when COVID hit, all of our events got shut down. Like we were planning on doing big events all year, like Virginia, all around, right? Because we were just setting really big goals. So when COVID hit, we're like, yo, what are we gonna do? We watched that movie. It pepped us up. Like, look what you can do. She inspired me so much. Like her story is phenomenal. Y'all have to look it up. It's on Netflix. And so what we did, we actually got an opportunity from our local farmers market to put our product out there. And we went to the farmers market, and in 1 hour, we sold out of 100 bottles. I was blown away. Yeah, so once that happened, we knew, like, we kicked it in second gear, and we just ran ever since then. Like, we just learned how to build and keep pivoting and adding more things to our business that are gonna make us keep excelling. And I just feel like it was supply and demand. We had to start bringing in vending machines. We went from 20 bottles to 400 bottles a week. We had to bring in vending machines to house the lemonade at the farmers markets, and we started getting we started getting opportunities from different bigger events, and we were traveling to different cities so our lemonade would be known. Yeah.
What? Where do you even get the energy? Oh my gosh. We are gonna be right back. We gotta pay some bills, y'all. We gotta go to one more quick commercial break. We will be right back.
Right.
See. Hey y'all, we are back to the Gentleman Style Podcast. We are on the show, and we are live with the incredible OMG girl, Miss Layla Quick, and she is changing the game. And she just told us she's actually in stores and sold out her product line in an hour, where she had to adapt and change even in a pandemic. What, Miss Layla, what advice would you give that young entrepreneur that's thinking about getting started? wants to get started, what advice would you give them?
What advice would I give a young entrepreneur getting started? My advice would be whatever you're doing now, make sure you love it. Make sure that what you do, whatever you're putting out, you're doing it with excellence, right? Because when you love your product so much, you get and then you give it, then it's like you're gonna get that in return. Once like if you're doing it with excellence. So just keep like making sure that I mean, sometimes we can love stuff and other people don't, but I'm saying love it and just test it and make sure everyone loves it too. Make sure you're doing your craft with excellence, right? So whatever we're doing, it's A1. We're not half doing it. It's just like we're taking those steps to make sure that everything is right.
I love that. I love that. So for that young entrepreneur, I hope you heard that. I hope that helps you. That's inspiring me. Your whole energy is inspiring. So I want to say I appreciate you. What do you have in store for us? What do you have coming down the pipeline for your people?
So OMG Lemonade, we actually have more locations in store where people can now go to their local markets and their local what you call it, like local co-ops for them to go shop and just have easier access to the lemonade. Possibly more convenient with vending machines and things of that nature.
Ooh, vending machines. Look
Yeah.
at that. She's expanding, y'all. I love that. I love that. The think on this girl, right? The think on this family is incredible. They're thinking outside of the box.
And we're now in our first store, so we plan on expanding to more stores. And we made top sales in the first store, so we want to just make sure we keep elevating and putting it in places where it's attainable and reachable to the masses.
Boom. Boom, Mike. I wish I could give you this mic so you could drop it. Like, like this is incredible. Oh my gosh. What is your favorite book?
My favorite book, that is a good question. Okay, so my favorite book, I have multiple, but the one that I like right now is actually by a doctor called Dr. Joe Dispenza, and it's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And what he really expounds on is just breaking is breaking that habit of just negative thinking, anything that's not, elevating your highest self. And once you read that, you tend to notice like, wow, this whole time I haven't been living out of my truest version, highest self. So it just teaches you how to like stop those bad habits and create new positive ones that are going to make you feel so good about yourself. And it's just going to like help you in every area of your life, whether it's family life, whether it's just you waking up in the morning, having a good routine. I think when you learn yourself from a spiritual place, it changes the game. And when you see like when you're connected to your inner being, mind, body, and spirit, it really changes the game, like it did for me. And yeah, that's one of my favorite books.
Wow. Wow. What is your favorite way to give back to your community?
One of my favorite ways to give back to the community is our local women's shelter. We were able to go there and donate products to them and just, have good conversations with them. And I also love going to the mission, and we also do like homeless shelters, and we help give all that we can, not just monetary, but food and different things like that. The lemonade we donated, and I love doing that. Like that's one of my passions. It's really funny because when I was on the road with my mom, whenever we would see like a homeless person on the side of the road, we would get out the car and give them a lemonade. Like if we didn't have cash or anything, we would just spread the OMG love that way. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I need $1. Like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna give someone, you know what? I'm gonna do that. The next person I see, I'm gonna give them a free bottle. 'Cause I have 6, and although I could drink them all, I'm gonna give someone a bottle. The next person I see. So
Yeah.
thank you. That's inspirational. How can my audience connect with you? How can we support you? How can we uplift you and take OMG to the next level?
I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. You guys can follow us at OMG Girl Lemonade on Instagram and Facebook. If you were on here, you can send us a DM. We love interacting with everyone. So just let us know you were here, and our link for the website and all that is in our bio. And yeah, if you guys just want to support, send us a DM, send us some love. And yeah. And purchase some lemonade if you want to. Some OMG lemonade.
Purchase the lemonade, y'all. It is absolutely delicious.
omglemonade.com. Sorry about that.
You good. This is absolutely incredible. You guys got to get. I already drank this. I'm gonna drink the rest offset, so no one gets jealous. And then I'm gonna go out and seek someone I can give my next bottle to. Miss Layla, thank you so much.
You.
I appreciate you, and I thank you. And don't ever give up. No matter what happens, no matter what society is doing, don't ever give up, because the world is changed by your influence, and you are changing the game. And so please don't give up. We need you.
I won't.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you all, my audience, for tuning in to the Gentleman Style Podcast show. Thank you for supporting Miss Layla, and as she grows, we want to grow with you. And so, like I always say, y'all, take care of your friends, take care of your families, and take care of business. This is Marcus Norman and the Gentleman Style Podcast signing off. Love you guys. Bye.